Hi, Kumon of Decatur families. This is Crystal here to show you how to record your students' work. So I'll walk you through the first part, which is grading. So this is work for Jane Doe. So the first thing you do is make sure that the answer key matches up to the work, which it does. Reading A2, and then we're on set 151. So a tip for grading quickly is to start at the back and work your way forward. So we're gonna flip to 160 in the answer key. And 312, 312. If the page is all correct, we put a big circle. The correct answer on this page is father see fish. So the students switch these two. So we're gonna mark those wrong. Now, when you have errors, you look at the top for the grading key, and on this page, 2 errors is equal to a 60%. So we're gonna circle the 2, 60%. The rest of these pages are all correct. And so we'll circle the 100%. Zero mistakes. It's important that your student traces the gray letters as well as fills in the missing letters. And so when you get to this problem, the little boy and the lion are friends. So we're missing an S now. The way we show partial credit, if it's a grammar, punctuation, or capitalization error, we put a triangle. And then we want our student to go back and reread and try to figure out where this went wrong. So that counts just the same as an error. So we go up here, and on this page, one wrong is an 80%. So we circle that. 100, 100%. I looked ahead and I saw that these were all right, so moving a little quicker. On average though, you should be able to grade your students' work in 2 to 3 minutes. The more errors there are, the longer it tends to take. Okay, so this is the recording piece now. First, we see how long it took the student. So for Jane, it took her about 20 minutes. So we write the time first. And then we circle it. Very good. Now I start back to front and I look at the summary. This page was a 6, 10, 10, 8. 6, 10, 10, 8. So we just write the first digit for the percentage. So this is 60% or lower. A dash means 100%, 100%, 80%. Let's keep going. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So these next 6 pages are all 100. So it took us 20 minutes and we only had a few errors. So now you take your students session by session. Now, this student worked on 151, 156, these 2 days. So I'm going to summarize it all in one line to make it super easy. So it took how long? 20 minutes. So right here in the time column, I'm going to write 20. And this is the row that corresponds to this assignment. And then these are the 10 pages. We're going to write the time summaries, the score summaries. So the first 6 pages were all 100. Then he got 80%, 100, 100, and a 6. So you just follow this all the way down, matching the assignments. If your student isn't doing 10 pages at a time, you just record it wherever the worksheet is. So for example, Instead of 151 through 160, if we were doing 156 through, well, let's use this example, 156 through 160, then we would just start here. 156, 157, 158, 159, 160. If you have a student who doesn't record their time, and, you know, obviously you want them to do that going forward, but for that particular day, you can just say no time. If he goes through and makes corrections on these 2 pages, which is what we recommend, then you would circle them. And then that means correct it to 100%. And if they skip a page, you can put a square, an open square. And then if they go back and fill it in, it's 100%, you would just put a line through it. So again, you want your student to work on the work, to read the directions out loud. And then when you're done grading it, you just give it back to them and let them work on their corrections. So if you mark your corrections and your errors similar to the way you do in the center, then they should be able to look and find their corrections on their own. We want to encourage independence. And so if he goes back and says, oh no, this is friends, then we would circle it and say, yep, all right, that's correct. And then circle it here as well. Assume the same thing is done here. All right, so thank you for your time. We appreciate everything you guys are doing at home to make this program as successful as possible for your students. If there's anything we can do here at the center to support you, please let us know. We'd be happy to jump on a quick call. Thank you. Bye-bye.